Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the BbA three-pointer. 3 quick NBA questions to get your conversation started. And of course, like, subscribe, share. You can find us here on YouTube by searching Basketball by Association. And you can find the larger Basketball by Association podcast everywhere you get your podcast, Spotify, iTunes, all that good stuff, and hear the full show. First question for you is, do you think that Trae Young can surpass Steph Curry? And again, that we're talking stats maybe, career-wise, but do you think that he can wind up being the better player than Steph is? They get compared so often.
Stat-wise, he has been exceeding, at least, well, he's only been in for what, 2 or 3 years now? And looking at Steph Curry's first 2 to 3 years and Trae Young's first 2 to 3 years, stat-wise,
he's got a head start. Yeah,
Trae has been doing better. And, I mean, Steph Curry's in his prime still now, so we can't really compare starting Trae Young to a prime Steph Curry.
But that suggests there's more.
There's more coming.
Yeah, there's more for Trae. And that is interesting that stat-wise he could wind up surpassing Steph. When we talk about career, though, I don't know if Trae Young is going to get multiple championships in Atlanta and go to as many finals as Curry has. And I think the Warriors maybe still have another championship in them, or at least one more appearance before Steph is done. So that's a tough one. But I do think statistically, Trae Young could wind up having the more prolific career, which is scary considering that Steph will hold all of the three-point records by the time he's done. Next question is Zion Williamson, another big up-and-coming star the NBA is really trying to elevate as like their next generation guy. Has he exceeded expectations, which were sky high, or has he simply met expectations?
I think he has exceeded. I think he's made his mark hard and is still going. I mean, it's early prime, meaning he could get better depending if he gets hurt or not. So I think I think he has exceeded. I think we're going to see the probably greatest power forward of all time here.
That is saying a lot considering the Tim Duncans and Kevin Garnett's and Karl Malone's of the world, and Giannis too, playing at that power forward spot. I think he's just met expectations. He's shown that he's an all-star caliber player out of the box, which he is. He's one of the NBA's best finishers. He is a monster in the paint, scoring the most points in the paint of anybody in the league right now. And in that regard, he's got that dominance inside like Shaq, just kind of in a Charles Barkley type of body. So the sky is the limit. But I think that's what we expected. That's exactly what we expected out of Zion. And now where he goes from that into, will it be a Hall of Fame career? Will it be a guy who can lead you to a championship? That's where we're going to find out, did he exceed expectations? And remember, if you're going to say best power forward ever, Garnett's got a ring, Malone's got most of the records, and Duncan has most of the records and multiple rings. So that is a tough hill to climb at the 4 spot.
Then my question for you, what is your favorite player to watch right now, today?
I love watching Luka. I love watching Steph Curry, and he's kind of grown on me over time because of the amount of sneakiness that he needs to have in order to be able to take the crazy shots. And it's actually the ball handling of Steph Curry that I've really come to appreciate. But I do think it's either Zion, just because we haven't seen a player that dominant in the paint. But it probably is Giannis, honestly. Like, Giannis is a guy that we've seen blossom from the beginning of his career as that skinny, gangly, foreign player that you really weren't sure what you had, into a truly dominant two-way superstar who's a Defensive Player of the Year candidate every single year, but is that good on the offensive end.
You talked about blooming in defense, and I want to say Kawhi Leonard. He's so clutch. I mean, he's already got a ring, really leading that team almost by himself.
He's got a ring in San Antonio,
He's got a ring in San Antonio. I mean, he's just so clutch. He keeps his cool almost every game, no matter who he's facing. I mean, he's just stone cold always with his face.
Yeah, he's up there. He's a top 10 guy for me, too. Who's your favorite NBA player to watch these days and why? Tell us in the comments section. And, of course, like, subscribe, and share. We'll see you on the next BbA 3-pointer.